Beyond Escobar, 10 ruthless female narco bosses you never knew existed. In the world of legit businesses where women are taking charge globally, there's a flip side too, a fascinating one. Believe it or not, women have been playing major roles in organized crime. These ladies are breaking stereotypes, proving that the allure of power, wealth, and the thrill of a criminal life isn't exclusive to men. Our video today reveals the stories of 10 remarkable women who climbed the ranks with their smarts, ambition, and a touch of ruthlessness. La Catrina. Meet Maria Guadalupe Lopez Esquivel, also known as La Catrina. She wasn't always a notorious figure leading a hit squad, leaving chaos in her wake. Maria had simple beginnings as a rancher's daughter. School wasn't her thing, and a regular life wasn't on her radar. In 2017, at just 21, Maria made a bold move, leaving her home to live with a member of the Jalisco New Generation cartel. Her heart belonged to Miguel Fernandez, the high-ranking narcotics baron, but it wasn't just love that led her into the cartel. Fame and money were calling her name. Rapidly rising through the cartel ranks, Maria, now La Catrina, flaunted her newfound wealth on social media. She joined a gang of young, attractive women, using their looks to deceive and eliminate rival gang members. Maria's ambition didn't stop there. She became the leader of her gang and eventually commanded a hit squad. In October 2017, the squad executed a brutal ambush on Mexican police, killing 13 officers and injuring many more. The message was clear. They wanted war. Feeling invincible, La Catrina continued her reign of terror until the National Guard received a tip about her location in January 2020. A violent shootout ensued at their safe house, resulting in La Catrina getting shot in the jugular. While her squad was subdued, Maria, at the age of 21, died in a helicopter due to severe blood loss. Sandra Avila Beltran. Meet Sandra Avila Beltran, a woman from Baja California, Mexico, born into a family linked to the notorious Guadalajara cartel. She embraced the family business, getting involved with dangerous men, including her first husband, a cop-turned-criminal who met a tragic end. She married another officer who followed the same path, meeting a grim fate in the Mexican drug wars. Sandra evolved into a criminal mastermind, smuggling tons of cocaine on her tuna boats while posing as a humble saleswoman in Guadalajara. In 2002, her son was kidnapped, leading to a $5 million ransom payment and exposing her vast wealth of over 200 properties. Arrested in 2007, she was released in 2015 and now lives in Guadalajara. Known as the Queen of the Pacific, Sandra left a mark on the drug scene, inspiring a viral song and a Mexican telenovela called Queen of the South. Today, she lives a legendary life in the city that once housed her secret empire. Criselda Blanco. Meet Criselda Blanco, a woman with a life story like a page-turner. Born on February 15, 1943 in Santa Marta, Colombia, she knew poverty early on. At just 11, she got involved in crime, kidnapping a boy. Things took a dark turn when his family wouldn't pay up. In the 70s, she jumped into drug trafficking, teaming up with drug lord Alberto Bravo. They made New York their base, but had to dash back to Colombia in 1975 when the law came sniffing around. The plot thickened when Criselda found out about her husband's financial betrayal, leading to a fatal shootout, earning her the nickname Black Widow. Back in the U.S. in the late 70s, Criselda set up shop in Miami, earning the title Godmother of Cocaine. She unleashed the cocaine cowboy wars, wiping out rivals with daylight drive-by shootings, raking in an insane $80 million monthly. Living large, she threw wild parties and snagged million-dollar properties. But as every story goes, there's a climax. In 1984, Blanco hightailed it to California as the law closed in. By 1985, justice caught up, and she got a hefty 15-year sentence for multiple drug charges. Released in 2004 and sent packing to Colombia, she retired from crime. Karma struck in 2012 when she was gunned down outside a butcher shop in Medellin, Colombia. Emma Coronel Aispuro. Meet Emma Coronel Aispuro, the woman who stood by El Chapo in his Sinaloa cartel days. She matched Escobar's drug lord skills. El Chapo, or Joaquin Guzman, wasn't just a legend for his wild drug moves, he was a family man too. Emma and El Chapo's story started a year after they met, with Emma winning Miss Coffee and Guava in Mexico. Some say El Chapo helped her win. They got married on July 3, 2007, Emma's 18th birthday. Twins Maria and Amali joined the family. El Chapo dodged the feds, but ended up in a Florida Supermax prison. Emma got in trouble for her role in the cartel, aiding El Chapo's escape. She pleaded guilty and got 3 years, but is in a not-so-tough prison. La Jefa. Meet La Jefa, the big boss in the Mexican cartel world. Born in Sinaloa on April 12, 1961, Enedina Arellano Felix de Toledo comes from a family deep into trafficking. Growing up surrounded by relatives involved in the cartel, including her brother linked to the infamous drug lord Miguel Angel Felix Gallardo, Enedina had a unique childhood. Even with a bachelor's degree in accounting, she didn't go the straight and narrow. Instead, she used her skills to help her 6 brothers with money laundering for the Tijuana cartel. But in 1989, when the Guadalajara cartel fell apart, new opportunities emerged. During cartel power struggles, Enedina's close relationship with Armando Lopez, a friend of El Chapo, caused tension. In a surprising twist, 2 of her brothers took out Armando, sparking family tensions. Instead of chaos, Enedina saw a chance to rise to the top. When El Chuy, the financial boss, passed in 2000, Enedina took charge, becoming the leader of the Tijuana cartel. Despite challenges, she outplayed her brothers and by 2008 officially led the cartel. But La Jefa stands out from other cartel leaders. Unlike the usual violent story, Enedina takes a calm and methodical approach. She focuses on negotiations, bribes, and the drug trade. Unlike others, she avoids violence and assassinations, preferring a low-key strategy. Since the 1990s, Enedina's discreet methods kept her out of the spotlight. Not a saint, but her low-key style has protected her and her sons. Surprisingly, she's not a top priority for the DEA and Mexican authorities, despite leading one of the biggest Mexican cartels today. Maria Victoria Escobar. Let's unravel the fascinating tale of Maria Victoria and her link to the infamous Pablo Escobar. We've chatted a lot about their relationship, but here's the big question. Did Maria Victoria really know about Pablo's shady business? Well, Maria was the one keeping Pablo's home together. Little did she know her husband would become one of the world's most infamous drug lords. Despite Pablo's not-so-good reputation, he treated Maria like a queen, and they had 2 kids together. But here's the catch. Pablo wasn't exactly faithful. Maria endured his affairs, including one with a journalist named Virginia Vallejo. Most would have left, but not Maria. She stuck with Pablo until the end, mourning his death at 32. After Pablo, Maria didn't remarry due to threats from rival cartels. She went to Argentina, adopting the name Isabel Santos Caballero. Maria claimed ignorance about Pablo's drug lord status early in their marriage. In 1999, she and her son Juan Pablo faced arrest for suspected money laundering, but she denied involvement. The mystery remains. How deep was Maria Victoria involved in the Medellin cartel? We may never fully know. Juliana Farah. Meet Juliana Farah, the wife of American gangster Frank Lucas. Born in 1941, this New Jersey girl lived a cushy life until her family moved to Puerto Rico. Jumped to adulthood, Juliana became the rebel. She crossed paths with Frank at a house party and love hit them hard. They got hitched in the 60s and had 6 kids. While Frank dominated the heroin scene, scoring straight from Asia, Juliana had her own game with cocaine. Even after Frank's arrest and wheelchair days, Juliana stayed in the game. She faced arrest for dealing drugs, persisting even when Frank became a government informant. Her run-ins with the law lasted until 2010 when she got caught selling cocaine in a Puerto Rican hotel. Sentenced to 5 years, she kept hustling until Frank's 2019 death, 2 years post her release. Only then did Juliana call it quits on her risky business. Clara Elena Labora. Meet Clara Elena Labora, a real-life mystery with a story that's like a thrilling novel. We don't know much about her past, but we do know she's no stranger to danger. Her husband is Beltran Lever, a bold Mexican who split from El Chapo, started his own gang, and survived. But that's just the beginning. Lever, a tough guy, fought a brutal battle against the Sinaloa cartel, thinking El Chapo betrayed his brother. Now Clara, a former beauty queen, fell for Lever. People say he treated her like a queen, making her do risky stuff for him, like handling money laundering. In 2010, things got intense when a rival gang kidnapped her. They took pictures of her with blindfolds, ropes, and guns. After 13 days, Lever got her released, and she went right back to her role. Fast forward 4 years, Lever got locked up and Clara took charge. What happened next became one of Mexico's bloodiest wars ever. Even tourists got caught in the chaos. Despite getting arrested later, Clara says she distanced herself from the gang. La Flaca. Meet Jocelyn Alejandro Nino, a young woman with a chilling story. Growing up in the 1990s in northeastern Mexico, Jocelyn faced uncertainties about her family's connections to local cartels or financial struggles. Early on, she joined the Gulf Cartel, earning the nickname La Flaca, meaning the skinny one. Despite the cool image of a teenage assassin, it's far from glamorous. La Flaca began as a lookout, enduring mistreatment before gaining authority. In 2015, a leaked photo revealed the harsh reality of cartel life. Jocelyn, part of the Las Ciclones gang, led by Fancy Clone 7, faced a weakened position in a war with Los Metros. Sent to fight, she met a tragic fate. On April 13, 2015, police found Jocelyn's dismembered body in a Tamaulipas freezer. Her story sheds light on the brutal violence within Mexican drug cartels. Jocelyn's fate serves as a window into the tragic reality of those who pursue a perilous path. A stark reminder of the lives lost in the pursuit of this dangerous lifestyle. La China. Meet Melissa Margarita Calderon, also known as La China. Born in Mexico on August 12, 1984, she had big plans early on. By the time she turned 20, she set her sights on leading a cartel, breaking stereotypes in a male-dominated world. In 2005, Melissa joined the Damaso cartel, a branch of the Sinaloa, showing her fierce determination. Despite the odds, she used her feminine charm to climb the ranks, and by 2008, became the head of the armed unit, causing a surge in crime. Melissa shocked even her own gang with her brutal acts, killing cops, extortion, kidnappings, and dismembering rivals. La China and her crew were responsible for at least 178 deaths and rewarded with bags of white powder. Tragedy hit in 2014 when Damaso cartel leader El Grande killed Melissa's boyfriend Eric. Instead of backing down, she sought revenge. Forming a new cartel, Las Fuertes, with her new boyfriend El Chino, they wreaked havoc. Even El Chino couldn't handle Melissa's violence, fleeing for his life and exposing her location to the police. On September 30th, 2015, La China was arrested at Cabo San Lucas International Airport. Now she's serving a life sentence. As we end today's video, we eagerly await your feedback and thoughts about the content we presented. Your opinion matters greatly to us, so don't hesitate to share it in the comments section below. If you enjoyed watching this video and found it valuable, we'd greatly appreciate it if you could show your support by giving us a thumbs up. Also, consider subscribing to our channel to stay updated with our latest content. If you find the information we provide useful, don't forget to share this video with your friends and family so they can benefit from it too. Make sure to press the bell icon to receive notifications about our upcoming videos. Until then, stay tuned, take care, and thank you for being a part of our community.